Iconic songs. Looking at various versions of iconic songs can tell us a lot about certain things. This is because any fan content creator will have made a version of such a song, either by their own volition or because of the sheer amount of requests. So by looking at these versions, we can, by extension, see the people who made these versions. Not many songs achieve this status. The biggest example that comes to mind is "Ba-da-doo-doo," and of course we have "You and Owen Was Her." And now to explain what Touhou is in the most complicated way possible. This song's first appearance was in the extra stage of Touhou 6 embodiment Scarlet Devil, which is obviously decently difficult to get to. Flandre also appears in the photography games, and she also appears in the manga, but not her song. So you know her and Flandre can show the games and other official content. But You Know Owen Was Her is also part of Zun's music career as it appears on two of Zun's CDs. The games themselves have undergone many changes, and indeed versions of You and Owen Was Her in the style of these different games shows the changes that Touhou has experienced over the years. Okay, this is where it gets slightly more complicated because now we're getting into the fan content. See, You and Owen Was Her may have a limited presence in the game, but in the fandom, oh dear. Let's start with the music. By examining the many different versions of You and Owen, we can see the great variety within the Eastern circles. We've got Eurobeat, metal, rock, classical, bossa nova, etc., etc., etc. The wide variety shows the true expanse that is the Touhou music experience. Watching all the different versions of You and Owen Was Her would introduce you to the majority of the Touhou music groups. But there's more. We've also got the remixes and versions from the West, showing the reach of Touhou. So over here is a bit more things like the obligatory remixes in every instrument on the planet. And these varieties of musical variations apply to all Touhou songs, it's just that it's the most apparent with UNO, which is what I mean by representing the music scene. Of course, some of these versions had their author lost to time, which I feel is quite representative of the ancient internet influence of Touhou. Finally, we have the random miscellaneous versions that exist scattered everywhere. These types of videos with UNO and Touhou in general makes up a decent part of these little random internet gems. The usage of You and Owen Was Her in memes also represents Touhou in memes as a whole. Let's begin with Last Brutal Sister Flandre's Scarlet. That is how it goes, right? Just like the other two main music Touhou songs, the most famous version, so to speak, is a remix. It definitely shows the tendency for Touhou remixes to get it out into the wilds of the internet a lot more than the original songs, but what makes You and Owen Was Her more widely representative than Nine Nights and Bad Apple is the fact that the meme contains the original song as well. Our meme initiation came with Ronald McDonald, or, well, Donald McDonald if we're localizing. This video contains the so-called full version. It got the original version, then cuts to Last Brutal Sister Flandre's Scarlet. The derivative memes use one or the other or even both. Because of this duality, You and Owen represents two categories of memes, those based on arrangements and those based on the original song. One main meme done with You and Owen Her is YTPMV or MAD or whatever you want to call it, which there are, well, a lot. You also got the in-style of or using X meme as an instrument videos with various other songs like We Are Number One and of course do 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 do. In more recent developments, You and Owen has also been used in high quality rips. The uses of this song in memes has reflects the big impact Touhou in general has had on both the past and present day meme culture, and still more. Going back within, we can't ignore fan animations which come with their own versions of You and Owen, whether they be parodies, music videos, recreations, or a little anime. They show the true efforts of this fandom. These animations involving Flandre and her song are the pathway to the many other fan animations that are present. Oh, and fan games. Since Flandre is so popular, she and her theme appear quite often in the fan games of all kinds. We've got our Bullet Hell hand games, but we've also got a ton of others in many different genres. These are all very high quality, they could easily be mistaken for something official, so You Know What's Her tells us about this side of the community, the one that makes ridiculously high quality games. And finally, You and Owen Was Her is the song that represents Touhou's outside influence the most, mostly on account of it being the one that gets outside. Many musical giants or just generally important people have descended or ascended into Touhou. Even those who aren't fully within Touhou are obligated to do at least one cover. The wide expanse Owen Was Her arrangements outside the community shows how Touhou has cemented itself into one of the most legendary games, soundtracks, and communities of the era. It's manifested to things like crossovers, as it is one of the more famous songs. Owen Was Her is also one of the first to cross over, whether it be an official crossover or a wanted one. But Owen Was Her also shows Touhou's hidden influence because of its misnaming as Death Waltz. It too is one of those songs that people don't realize is from Touhou. So Owen Was Her represents this characteristic of Touhou as well. Owen Was Her is the ultimate gateway song. It's the gate for almost every single part of Touhou. If you knew nothing about Touhou and just went through all the different versions of Owen, you'd come out knowing at least a bit more about a lot of things. And that's a property that not many songs have. No matter how overrated the song may be, its journey to the internet is representative of the entire Touhou project's journey. And the fact that this song is the gateway is probably even more representative of what Touhou fan content is. It's a theme that appears once in the games, not exactly a main theme. Touhou fan content is about the construction of something enormous, based on every single corner, nook, and cranny. Every little detail has the chance to ascend to great heights, with everything hinging on the work of one guy named Zoon. Oh yeah, and Fumo.